Hello. My friends, we are back for another episode of Know Your Voice Actor. Today's episode follows the exploits of Kari Wahlgren. Let's go! Born July of 1977, Wahlgren grew up in Hoisington, Kansas. As a child, Kari loved cartoons, especially Disney princess movies. Her family was involved in charities and they were on tour in California when Kari was asked to do a small role for the radio show Adventures in Odyssey, what one could consider her first voice acting role as Gloria McCoy, although not really. That's all it took for Wahlgren, as she subsequently graduated from the University of Kansas with a bachelor's degree of arts in theater. Kari would move to Kansas City, Missouri, where she would continue to guest star on radio shows before finally moving to Los Angeles in 2000 to take her career to the next level. Her voice acting premiere was in the dub of the acclaimed anime Furikuri as one of the lead characters, Haruhara Haruko.
I see the bottom's yours, so I'll sleep on top.
Really? Who are you and what do you want?
I'm just a wandering housekeeper.
Tell me the truth.
I'm an alien.
Right, and this afternoon you were a nurse.
What's underneath the Band-Aid?
She paid close attention to the character, as she would alter her performance ever so slightly depending on how she was physically depicted on screen. This established Kari quite well, as she would premiere in multiple anime roles in the following year, including A Little Snow Fairy Sugar as Cinnamon, Chobits as Kotoko, and Last Exile as Lavier Head. She would use different aliases for some of these roles, so if you look them up, you might see some different names, like Kai Jensen, but it's all her. She would join the cast of Naruto as multiple characters, including Tayuya, but would return in Shippuden as even more characters, including Mikoto Uchiha, Sasuke's mother. In 2013, she would take on the mantle of popular anime character Saber from Fate Zero, a role that would earn her a nomination for the BTVA Anime Dub Award. She would continue to voice Saber through the anime's other iterations, and also return to the role of Haruka in the Furikuri sequels. While working on these shows, she also landed the role of Janet Van Dyne, aka Wasp, in Marvel Future Fight. Her latest credit is as Seiko Ayase, the badass grandmother in the hit anime Dandadan.
Don't even or I'll burn all your Ken Takakura merch!
You monster! Don't you dare threaten Ken!
Oh, blow me. You threatened my Bakatono DVDs first!
Seriously, she's a grandma? Tell me your secrets, sister. In the world of Western animation, her first role was as Nova in Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go. She would guest star in many other roles throughout the years in shows, including American Dragon, Jake Long, Ben 10, and Kim Possible. She would go on to join the cast of the Legion of Superheroes as Saturn Girl. She played multiple roles in the cartoon, but this one was one of the leads. That does, however, show her prowess as a voice talent. She would also join the cast of Phineas and Ferb as the adorable but antagonistic Susie Johnson.
I don't think so, short stuff. I think you and I are about to have a giant Matrix-like battle.
She's probably going to return to the role since Phineas and Ferb was renewed on Disney+. Not missing a beat, it would only be a few years later that Wahlgren would join Wolverine and the X-Men as the infamous Ice Queen, Emma Frost, giving us a very chilling performance. Hey, you see what I did there? You see? Because she got the name of the... Okay. Kari would return to the world of Ben 10 in Ultimate Alien, this time as the villain Charmcaster, a character that would become a rival for Gwen Tennyson.
Wait, she doesn't have any power left?
Oh yeah, I was lying.
Well, I'm telling the truth. I'm going to destroy you all!
After the success of Kung Fu Panda, Nickelodeon wanted to adopt the version for television, and it was Kari Wahlgren that was tapped for the role of Tigress, a role that would land her a nomination for the 2012 BTVA Voice Acting Award. She had a second nomination for the award for her work on Kaijudo: Rise of the Duel Masters. Does anyone remember that show besides me? Kari would return to the role of Saturn Girl, but a completely different rendition of the character in Young Justice, along with the role of Phantom Girl.
Look, we have a lot to explain. It would help if you'd allow me to telepathically link with...
No. We talk, with words. I don't know you well enough to give you access to my mind.
Fine. We are from the future. We came back to your era to prevent a disaster. The death of Superboy.
She guest starred in 2 episodes of Star Wars The Clone Wars as Letta Termond, but that was enough for her to earn another nomination for the BTVA Voice Acting Award. She would continue to have many more guest starring roles afterwards, including many extra voices for Breadwinners, before returning to the role of Wasp in Avengers Assemble.
Right? You want to apologize to us before you get beaten up or after? Jan, And don't think I've forgotten about you, robot girl. I mean, seriously, do you really think you're gonna walk away from this? You think you're the only wannabe world ruler we've taken down?
As if being the hero wasn't enough, she would also join the ranks of Marvel villainy and Guardians of the Galaxy as Promina Midnight. Wahlgren would join the world of Transformers through the Machinima trilogy as Victorion. Kari was not exclusive to Marvel, as she would join the cast of DC superhero girls as Zatanna and Star Sapphire.
Oh, slow your roll. I think I know a spell that can really help your dad and you see eye to eye. Really? Really?
Continuing through her role of guest credits, she had recurring roles on Amphibia, a multitude of roles on Infinity Train, and was heavily involved in the Animaniacs revival as a slew of supporting characters. Returning to the world of Transformers, Wahlgren would play a human this time, the antagonist Karen Croft in Transformers Earthspark. She would also have a small but important role as Martha Kent, as well as young Clark in My Adventures with Superman.
Thank you. And not just for the fruit. You know, after his powers showed up, Clark was so scared of hurting someone that he kept himself at a distance. But now he has you with him. So again, Lois Lane, thank you.
Kari would eventually garner an award, the Children's and Family Emmy Award for Outstanding Voice Performer in a Preschool Animated Program, and this was for the various roles she played in Super Kitties. In the world of animated feature films, as expected, she played mostly small roles. These would include Shrek the Third, Tangled, and Hotel Transylvania 2. Her direct-to-video credits include Sayako Misaki in Pet Labor the Movie 3, and lead character Sakura Kinomoto in Cardcaptor Sakura Movie 2, The Sealed Card. She would also bring to life Enchantress in Hulk vs. Thor. Adding to her Marvel credentials, she would also take on the role of S.H.I.E.L.D. agent Maria Hill in Iron Man Rise of the Technovore and Avengers Confidential, Black Widow, and Punisher. She would also add to her DC credits with Wonder Woman from LEGO Justice League Cosmic Clash.
Think nothing of it, Cyborg. On Paradise Island, we Amazons learned that the well-being of others is always what matters most.
And Starfire, starting in Justice League vs. Teen Titans and iterations afterwards. Following up with video games, one of her first roles was a minor uncredited role in Xenosaga Episode 1, Der Wird zur Macht. She would land more significant roles in no time, such as Rain Sage in Tales of Symphonia and Lady in Devil May Cry 3.
You're the one who doesn't get it. It's not something you can reason with. It has nothing to do with me being a human and you being a demon. I'm driven by the inability to forgive him. My soul is screaming, demanding me to kill him.
She would continue to provide voices for the Xenosaga trilogy as the games released, and would eventually join the cast of Final Fantasy XII as Ash. She would also gain a recurring role in Dead or Alive as Kasumi. The world of giant robots would beckon Kari's return, and she would play the role of RC in Transformers War for Cybertron. A small role, if I recall. I think she was only playable in the multiplayer mode. In the game, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Wahlgren was brought on, but this time as a Capcom character, Jill Valentine. Her current roles include franchises such as Guild Wars, Metal Gear Solid, and even Skylanders. In Final Fantasy XV, Wahlgren would play frenemy Aranea Highwind.
Quitting time. Sorry, but this girl doesn't work after hours. I could, but there wouldn't be a single gill in it for me. We should play again sometime, pretty boy.
And would join the cast of Mortal Kombat 11 as Kitana and Mylena, roles she would continue in further iterations. Her latest credit is Windolin in the new dating sim game, Date Everything. A game apparently known for having a stacked voice cast. Maybe I should check this out. When it comes to live action TV, as you'd expect, small guest appearances here and there. That would include Wizards of Waverly Place, Criminal Minds, and Supergirl. When it comes to live films, Kari's first role was actually Tinkerbell in an indie production of Peter Pan called Neverland. She also played herself in the documentary I Know That Voice. Kari would fall in love with Nitro drummer Bobby Rock, and they would have a son in February of 2023. And that does it for the life and talent of Kari Wahlgren. As established before, there is plenty of work she's done that I left out, so please go ahead to the comments section and discuss your favorite roles, and let me know who you would like to see covered next time on Know Your Voice Actor. Hey, you made it to the end of the video. Congrats. Thanks for watching to the end. And if you enjoyed it, please do the YouTube thing, like, comment, subscribe. Or if you didn't enjoy it, go ahead and comment about that as well. And if you can, please check out these links to Bunny Cake, the artist who made these images, and show her some love, and be sure to check out my Blue Sky as well, all down in the description. Stay frosty, beautiful people. Bye-bye.